I'm wrapping up my second year as a high school shop teacher. I spent a lot of time over the last 2 years trying to organize the shop. I've leaned into French cleats and tool organizers as a way to both my students and myself to easily find what's needed and what's missing. As summer approaches, I'm hoping to formalize the system even more with the universal adjustable cleat system tool holder. Here's my design goals. I don't have time to make it all by hand. I'm going to need to leverage the computer and CNC machines. It needs to be adjustable. I have a variety of tools that I need to display for different projects, and I want one tool holder to work for almost all the tools I have. I've got to lean on simple materials like plywood. I need a lot of them, so they need to be batched out pretty quickly. I have a laser cutter, and I've seen laser cutter tool holders everywhere, so I started there. I modeled a laser-friendly design in Fusion 360, but also added parameters so that I could adjust both the number of slots, the slot width, and the overall dimensions. They cut out quickly, assembled less quickly, and worked okay. While technically they were adjustable, making an adjustment meant going back to the computer, modifying the parameters, and making another tool holder. If any needs changed more than a little bit, I was pretty much making a brand new tool holder. I decided to move on to a new machine, the 3D printer. While not as fast as a laser, it allowed me to move from 2D to 3D pieces. I decided to focus on the top portion of the tool holder by making a slot design that could adjust in seconds after being built. I knew that the fabrication of this would be slower due to the speed of the 3D printer, but once it was built, I ultimately would save time if I could avoid having to build a new tool holder from scratch like I did with the laser base. Here's my final result. I kept the option of using plywood bases as this is flexible for tools that need additional support, like heavy clamps. The design included a lock so that the cleat doesn't fall off when the tool is removed. I also created a fully 3D printed cleat system. This incorporates the same top but uses 3D printed sides to both support the tool and lock the cleat. Honestly though, what I'm most excited about is the last part that I just designed, the tool label. It doesn't help me in the shop if there are 10 empty tool holders at the end of the class period and I don't know what's supposed to go there. The simple name tag can be swapped out and helps me and the students easily identify what goes there. Here it is in action. The links are below if you're interested. Check it out.